YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Real Talk Boxing, and this is going to be a very, very hard video for me to do. Despite how I feel about Deontay Wilder, was sitting back thinking about this guy today. And of course, a lot of times when I think about him, I get angry, I get upset, I get irritated. But somewhere along the lines of all that processing in my mind, I started thinking, you know what? He's done some pretty amazing things for the lack of skill that he has. And you better savor this video because it's probably going to be the only one I ever make like this about Deontay Wilder. I have to give credit where credit's due. Even though it pains me to do so, I'm just that type of dude. I am. First off, he has one tool in his arsenal, and it carried him for a long time. And he used that tool to the best of his ability, and for a long while, nobody could figure it out. Nobody could stay away from it, and that was the right hand. You know, out of all the fights Deontay Wilder has fought in the ring, out of all the rounds he's fought in the ring, he's lost majority of them. You know that? You know when he fought Ortiz, he lost pretty much every round except for the rounds that he actually finished Ortiz. Their second fight, he lost every single round until he knocked Ortiz out. He's always had that great eraser that always seemed to get him out of trouble, make me sick. I just didn't understand why can't you stay away from the right hand? This guy can't fight. What is the deal? There has to be something. Now listen, that was a long line of bums that he fought. True enough. And yes, Ortiz was long in the tooth and past his prime. But when he fought Ortiz the first time, I just knew he was going to get him out of there. I just knew Ortiz was going to win. I was really hoping and praying, but he didn't. Now, you can go and say that Deontay had some extra seconds, you know, to recover after he almost got knocked out by Ortiz in that first fight. You can make an argument to say that the ref was on his side or whoever was on his side. You can make that argument easy. But nevertheless, he endured, man. He was hurt and he endured. And that's not the first time he was hurt. You know, Deontay Wilder was hurt well before he fought Ortiz and fights. And he always endured. Out of all the rounds that he's lost, which is the majority of the rounds he's ever fought, he's endured. He has endured. The first fight against Tyson Fury, he endured. And almost got Tyson out of there. The second fight, he didn't quit. The towel was thrown in. He would have rather died than to have that towel thrown in, which is dumb, in my opinion, but hey. So one thing you can say about him, a couple of things you can say about Deontay Wilder is he's not a quitter, and he is durable. Before Tyson Fury, no one was able to get him out of there, regardless if they had him hurt or not. There's no quit in the dude. I have to respect that. I have to. He's durable. I have to respect that. He can take a punch and get up. I have to respect that. As much as I dislike about this man, that has to be respected. I remember when he fought Bermane Stiverne the first time. And I kind of figured he was going to beat Bermane Stiverne in that fight. He was tailor-made for Deontay Wilder. Flat-footed. Doesn't throw a high volume of punches. And not a one-punch knockout artist. And I wanted Bermane to get him out. I wanted Bermane to get him out so bad. And he lost a lot of rounds in that fight. Went 12 rounds. And there's another thing you can say about Deontay Wilder. he could always, regardless of him knocking out his bum opponents, before he started stepping into a different level of competition, he was always able to fight 12 rounds, so he's always in shape. The only fight that I believe that he was not in shape in was the second fight with Tyson Fury. That's what I believe. But other than that, he was always able to fight 12 rounds. The first fight against Tyson Fury, 12 rounds. 12. As much as it pains me to say, Deontay Wilder is durable, can take a punch and get up, and he's not a quitter. He's a lot of other things, y'all. Don't get me wrong. Don't get this video twisted. But those three things about Deontay Wilder, I have to admit, and I will respect. I don't have to respect it, but I will respect that. So there you have it. Fanboys and them alphabet boys. There you have it. I gave y'all boys some credit. I feel so weird doing this video, man. I feel freaking weird. But I just felt a notion to. Something totally different outside the box, but it's okay. Never mind my opinion. What's yours? Comment down below and let your boy know. Respect all, fear none. God bless till the next time. Real Talk Boxing, baby. We gone.